guys? We're back for another Dokkan battle video, and Dokkan with a gigantic damn W right here. So, what Dokkan decided to do, I mean, a little bit of an odd timing for sure, because we're going to get the Tanabata celebration in, literally right now, I'm recording this, it's the 24th of June, right? Now, on the 1st, exactly 1 week from today, we could see the Dokkan Fest banner release for Tanabata, whatever it is. The day before that could be the day to download, the 30th, and then the day before that, the 29th, could be the Twitter reveal for whatever unit's coming. So the new unit info could be as much as 5 days away. So, you know, it's interesting that it seems like we got a data download here. I actually was on, this is one of the very few data downloads that completely caught me by surprise, right? I was not expecting this whatsoever. This has happened only a very few small amount of times for Dokkan. So this is an EZA for the free-to-play KAIOKEN GOKU from the Lord Slug story event, right? Which is good. You know, because KAIOKEN GOKU, honestly, is not the craziest character in Dokkan right now. Like, you know, the physical KAIOKEN GOKU is pretty good. Honestly, we could really use a Dokkan Fest version of him from the fight against Vegeta on Earth. I think that eventually will happen. But for now, you know, extra power for KAIOKEN is not bad. I think this guy probably is going to be the best version of KAIOKEN GOKU for movie heroes, though. I will say that. Like, I can actually take a quick look, because Goku does use KAIOKEN quite frequently throughout the first 5 movies. Well, I mean, he doesn't have it in movie 1. He does have it, I believe, in movie 2, though. So yeah, movie 2, 3, 4, and 5, he spams it a lot. You know, he used it a lot against Cooler. Like, we potentially could have, like, a KAIOKEN GOKU card that maybe would transform into Super Saiyan from the Cooler movie. I suppose I never really thought of that, but they could do that. So that's one area that this Goku is going to be really good. Now, I suppose one of the things that's going to hold him back a little bit, this KAIOKEN GOKU right here, and his new EZA, which is what happened, is we can expect him... There's not a ton of teams where you're really going to want to rock this guy on, because in order to use his full power... Oh, nice. We got exactly what we wanted. In order to use his full power, you have to have a Piccolo on the team, because, like, that's kind of the thing, right? Like, Piccolo, you know, was kind of helping Goku fight Slug and stuff like that, so, you know, that is kind of, like... You know, Piccolo and Goku don't have the most overlap on categories, right? So that's why, you know, this might seem surprising that we're running the Last Resort team, right? The, you know, Blue Vegito Anniversary team right here. Vegito, by the way, is definitely a superior leader to Gogeta, because Gogeta buffs Last Resort and Fusion. Vegito does Potara and Last Resort, and of course, Potara is far better than... It's not even close. It's not even a discussion, honestly. Potara versus Fusion. Potara's way better. Especially because Potara just got Kefla, too. But Potara has got things like Gawasu and Zamasu, and then Supremo Pie of Time. You know, Supremo Pie of Time very well may be, like, the best support type unit in the game, just because she gets crit chance, attack, defense, 3 key. Like, she does an awful lot, right? But one thing about KAIOKEN GOKU, along with this Piccolo right here, they're going to be a nasty combo. And the reason for that is because they actually do share some good links, right? So Piccolo and KAIOKEN GOKU here, they're sharing Z Fighters and Shocking Speed. Z Fighters is this Goku's basically his main attack link, 15%. Then, of course, Shocking Speed is 2 key. Now, I believe this Goku does greatly stack attack. So keep in mind, you know, we're not really going to see, like, a highest attack stat from this Goku. He's just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger as the event goes on. But this right here on the Last Resort team, because Piccolo, you know, his fusion with Kami they have on Last Resort. Honestly, I feel like this could potentially be sort of an interesting rotation or something like that, right? Like, these two will work pretty well together. I intentionally took... wow. 1.35? That seems higher than I would have thought, actually. Okay, so Goku... Right, let me go over what this Goku does, because I haven't really gone over it. So he is a pure Saiyan category leader of 77%. You know, he's one of these 77% leaders. He gets 77% attack and defense at the start of turn. When you're under 77% HP, he gets another 3 key and another 77% attack and defense. I don't think that was active right there. Even though we did take a lot of damage, I don't think that was active. So Goku's attack is going to be way up on the next turn. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, because we are below 77%. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be good. And then on top of that, if your team has Piccolo, it's just the team having Piccolo, by the way. You don't need Piccolo on the same rotation, which is good. That is, like, it's such a big difference. having to have them on the same rotation versus on the team, it's not even comparable. It's so big because it gives you so much more versatility, right? But when that happens, you get an extra 33% attack, and you have a high chance of doing a crit. So, you know, again, if you have this Goku on a team with Piccolo, it's going to be pretty good. So this is going to be a nice attack stat right here. And I'm going to be very curious to see what Goku's defense is. So we should have Goku's full passive active right here. 94k defense. That's not, like, again, this is just, you have to understand, like, this is like, this guy was, like, borderline, like, he was, like, he was fodder, right? Like, now he's actually, like, decent. Like, I'm not going to, he's not, I think the Frieza and the Cooler are better, but, like, this Goku and Slug, because we also have an EZA for Lord Slug as well, the Tech one. The Tech one got an Awakening and an EZA. Like, they're good. They're definitely good. I wonder if, like, Dokkan, are they preparing us for some new event where free-to-play units are needed? It does seem like that might be the case to me, because all of a sudden, they're giving us a shit ton of free-to-play EZA units, right? Which is definitely, listen, that is a very, very good thing. The more free-to-plays in the game, the better, and the more free-to-play EZAs in the game, the better. It's just good for the health of the game, right? Because it's going to be very, very strong. All right, so let's see. Goku, is he going to be about, he's going to be about 2 million right here, huh? Just under. So, Supremo 5 Time might not have had her full passive active right there, but okay, there we go. Again, he does greatly stack attack. I do like, he does have kind of a unique super attack. Dude, he's good. That was very impressive right there, man. Because, again, he had a 50% chance to crit with both of those attacks. You know, so, like, I don't know, like, you give this Goku, like, a lot of additional, like, get him up to, like, 15 additional or something like that. Man, I don't know. He's good. Like, he's good. You know, he's not on the level of, like, a Dokkan Fest or something like that, but he's good. Like, these are solid damage numbers he's putting up, right? Like, these damage numbers he's putting up are worthy to run on a team. Like, you know, he broke 2 million right there with his third attack. That's not fodder level, for sure, right? So, I'm pretty impressed. Now, I am using him on Last Resort. You know, Last Resort is just way too stacked, probably, to bring this guy. You know, because, again, you know, Last Resort is one of the most insane teams in the game. I mean, I guess that's just, like, sort of the easiest way I could sort of say that, right? Last Resort is just on a different level, right? And then, you know, you've got Cooler on here. Like that's why, like, I understand why a lot of global players were upset about not being able to summon for Cooler again from the Beerus banner, is because of how well Cooler works with the Blue Fusions, the anniversary units, right? Like, he is, like, awesome next to them. And they're amazing on his team. You know, he buffs them, so, like, I totally get that, right? But, like, the team is just so crazy. Now, the other team where we could do this, because Goku is on several teams, right? He's on Pure Saiyan, Full Power, Movie Hero, Goku Family, and Last Resort. Now, Piccolo is not on Full Power. I feel like maybe you could make the case that this, you know, Kami Fusion Piccolo, he could be on Full Power. I mean, I don't really think it's like, oh, like, it's not as stupid as, like, Paragus not being on Revenge when he shows up and says, I'm here to take revenge, right? It's definitely not bad like that, but I feel like Piccolo could be on Full Power, and that would have been just another place where we could rock these two together. Okay, so I just want to do this real quick. I'm actually going to put, oh, wow. Okay, look at, okay, so Goku's defense, now above 77% HP, though. Look how bad his defense is. In this day and age, 60k, you know, 95k we could live with, but that's not great right there. But, like, this rotation is actually pretty good, because Piccolo's not going to give two shits about getting hit with the super attack, right? Like, Piccolo is really good, and that's the thing, like, having, like, Piccolo on rotation for a lot of these teams is good. Piccolo is very good, by the way. Like, you know, have I been too hard on him? Maybe. But, like, you know, him, like, and characters that show you where super attacks are coming in, it's so valuable. It is so insanely valuable. Because, like, look at that. He eats up that damage. Goku at 1.41. I think this Goku is just a very solid unit overall. He's not, like, a meta game breaker or anything like that, but he's just a very, very good free-to-play unit that they created here. I mean, as a TUR, before his EZA, he was doing extreme damage, right? He wasn't even doing Supreme, so it is nice that they gave this guy an Awakening. This could be good, by the way, in the future. I think the chances are good. We'll get a Z Fighter category. I mean, come on. things like, we need Z Fighter, Frieza Force, Baby Saga, way more than we need, like, fucking signature pose. That's for sure, right? Like, you know, please, can we get, like, Baby Saga and stuff like that? And, again, Frieza Force would be a really interesting category, because that would include Saiyan Saga, Raditz, Nappa, and Vegeta. That would include Dragon Ball Super Broly, and then, of course, like, all the Frieza units and stuff like that, Golden Frieza. So Frieza Force would be a very interesting category. Like, they could introduce Frieza Force, I think, if they would do, like, a Resurrection F Golden Frieza again, which they will. I mean, Golden Frieza not having an LR at this point is kind of silly, honestly. Because I'm in Golden Frieza, you know, in this renaissance of Dragon Ball, is like one of the most frequent characters that shows up, right? I mean, you know, from his appearance throughout the Tournament of Power, as well as him in the, you know, the actual Resurrection F movie, and then in the anime, like, you know, it's just something we expect to see a lot. So I think we're going to get an LR Golden Frieza, and, I mean, he's going to be a silly boy. I want him to be a transforming Final Form Frieza, by the way, just because the Tech EZA Golden Frieza is just so freaking good. And then, like, the AGL Golden Frieza is insane. Like all these EZA Golden Friezas are just, like, so good. We don't need a new Golden Frieza, but we do need a new Final Form Frieza. So, like, my idea is they give us a Final Form Frieza that transforms into Golden Frieza, and then they give us a third form Frieza from Namek that transforms all the way to full power. That's how they could do a new full power and then a new Golden Frieza without replacing previous units, right? So there was this Goku. He's good, man. Like, that's about all. Like that's what we get. Like, he's just a very, very strong unit. I think they did a pretty good job with him. I think they made him really quite decent. Let me know what you guys think of him. But, you know, giving free-to-play units EZAs like this is really, really nice. So, thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.